Hello, hello! Pete's Pax here, and we are live with our Wednesday, April 5th Hangout stream. We are getting Streets of New Capenna organized, continuing from yesterday, where we left off. Much later stream than normal. Today just kind of got away from me. So, it is what it is. Some days everything goes smooth and according to plan, and some days it does not. Today is one of the latter. But we have got plenty of stuff to do. We have new, some new stuff going out tomorrow. Bit of a throwback set. We're doing a set of 6, what are they called? Fat packs from Origins, Magic Origins, which was supposed to be the last base set we ever got, and then it wasn't. So, that's a whole thing. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so we've got our commons. We've already finished our commons. We're now working on uncommons. So, that is where we are. I did the lands off camera yesterday. So, let's get started with pulling these together. Oh, okay. So we only need 2 extra sets of these, since they're not used a whole ton. Not really meta relevant. Want to hold on to a few extras just in case. It is also almost 80 degrees in the office now. It's about 82 degrees outside, which, you know, is a thing. And apparently, the air conditioner in my office is not working. It's blowing air, but it is blowing the same temperature air as everything else, even though it is set to cool right now. Which tells me that it has a Freon leak. Or coolant leak, rather, I should say. We don't really use Freon anymore. We do use coolants. So there's Fairy Vandal. Looks like I'm pretty consistently getting about 4.5 playsets. Yeah, I don't think I need extra wing shield agents. And toss that into the bulk pile. Not a grifter. Yep, 4.5 playsets. Very consistent, which is interesting. we got fewer sleep with the fishes, which is also kind of interesting. Wonder why that is. Right, now for next batch, we have a little chat, public enemy, psychic pickpocket, that should be the last of the stuff we have resorted. So we can actually start to sort some of this other stuff, which are the high use uncommons. In other words, the ones that we want to keep as many as we have. Be an offer you can't refuse and slip out the back, and add it out of the way just in case. Out of the way, it seems to be an interesting anti-green card for Pioneer that isn't fully dead against non-green things. It's not quite the same as Aether Gust or Flash Freeze, but it does do some interesting stuff and it replaces itself. So that is the thing. So we got 5 play sets of Psychic Pickpocket. So too bad that card isn't better. It's very mediocre. Also coming soon, we will be doing probably Arena streaming. I don't know what I'm going to do for Arena. I do have a pretty well-loaded account. Not really for standard stuff, more for the last few standards. But I do have all the current lands done. I've been playing a bit of Grixis Reanimator lately. I've been doing very well with it. Just haven't really looked at building much else. I don't really have the inclination at the moment to build more stuff, so I don't know if that will go well or not. I may do drafts, actually. I love drafting, even though I am pretty bad at it. I don't know what the current sets available to draft are. And if I'm being honest, All Will Be One is miserable to draft in my mind, so that is a whole thing. Alright, let's see, what do we already have done? We have a full playset of Slip Out the Back, so that's cool. We have a second playset of Slip Out the Back. We have a full playset of An Offer You Can't Refuse. And we have a single Offer You Can't Refuse. So let's start with An Offer You Can't Refuse. 1, 2, 3. Looks like we have exactly 3 playsets. Very cool. Now for slips. Looks like we have exactly 4 playsets. That's nice. Very convenient And I'm guessing since, I'm streaming and stuff at such an unusual time, at least for this stream, I probably won't have much of anyone show up, but it's all good. Get in my hour. Hey, exactly 4 playsets of out of the way. Very nice. Okay. Cool. So we got our blue uncommons done. Go ahead and get those put up. Hopefully we have room. Oh, we have just enough room. That's fantastic. I guess we can pull our white commons and uncommons. So we've got our white commons here. We've got white uncommons here. Oh. Have to be careful about the camera because since it is so hot, I'm not wearing a shirt. Because I am just sweating profusely. I'm sure is a lovely mental image for all of you. But until I can get that air conditioner fixed or replaced, it's going to be kind of swampy in here. So, yay. All right, so let's get sorting. Select by broker, kill shot, by celebrity, overseer, kill shot. Nope, backup, there's backup. Speakeasy, kill shot, hold, inspiring, skycrier, not one yet. Dapper. Okay, well that's all those. So anything else doesn't have a spot for now. Skycrier, Dapper. Actually, let's just go through and pull out. We're going to go out and pull all the buy your silences. So let's see, Rafine's informant, Rafine's guidance. We know we don't have a space yet. Same for bonus safety. Skycrier has a spot. Dapper has a spot. Those don't. That doesn't. Backup agent. Backup agent. Backup agent. Backup agent. Inspiring. Inspiring. Apparently I already have some of these sorted. Kill shot, by backup agent. Boone isn't in there. Speakeasy is. Hold, kill. Dapper, Sky, by Brookers. Rev isn't in there. Kill, hold, celebrity, Rev. Still old celebrity. That's interesting. A bit of a repeating pattern there. Speak up, inspiring. That is not a white card. Okay. These are the, doesn't have a slot yet. Kill shot, hold, celebrity, that's, hold, celebrity, inspiring, hold, rev, celebrity. Sort. Getting an arm workout today. Rev, speakeasy, back up. Dapper Sky. Sky. Kill shot. Initiate. Dapper Sky. Back up by Sky. Oh, that's the wrong spot. Sky, Dapper, Old, Celebrity, by, and Speakeasy. Bleh. All right. It's a whole bunch. All right. How many buy your silences did we get? 4, 1 set. 2 set. 3 set. I don't know if buy will ever see play in Pauper. A bit of a downside to it. It doesn't hit lands. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull these so I don't have to keep breaking my stride. Okay. No. Wow. Oh, that's actually two separate stacks. I say, holy crap, we got a lot of backup agents. It's because we also have celebrity fencers. Which we will do next. All right. Okay. I feel like they didn't give out enough flash in this set. Like, there are several cards in this set that would have been just fantastic if they had flash. They're just really mediocre without it. Like Dapper Shieldmate. That card should have flash. Or it should cost 3. And Sky Crier should really be like, I don't know, a 2-1 or a 1-2. Actually, a 1-2 would be fine. How was that? Hmm. Okay. Oh wow, that's really just 3 playsets of backup agent already. So all those are extras. I don't even have to sort them. Nice. Let's see, kill shot. We've got 1, 2 playsets, so we just need 1 more. I have an extra 10. I really need to figure out how to put a mute button on my stream deck. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to put it right there. Why can't I do that? I'm so confused. Is it because I'm using it right now? Toggle mute, set source. If I don't set a source, does it mute everything? I'll call this one mute. Okay, so in that state, it's unmute. In that state, no, we want that to be unmute. That to be mute. I think that's right. Let's see. Okay, so we have it set, so it should mute. No, it has to have an actual audio source. So we're going to set that to wireless headset, which is what I normally use. No, we want to swap those. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's see if we can get this to work as a mute button. So we want to and unmute. Nice. Oh, that's cool. That will save me so much during this allergy season, which is very uncomfortable. Now I just have to make sure that it's close enough, and I won't have to fight with the... Oh, I like that. Not having to fight with the mouse, which is on the other side. That's so nice. Inspiring Overseer, we want plenty of extra copies of. We're going to hold on to a bunch of these because it sees a lot of play in Standard, it sees a lot of play in Pauper. It just sees a lot of play across the board. So we're going to hold on to every Inspiring Overseer that we have. Because I could potentially see needing at least 4 play sets, if not, 5 or 6, if people are like, oh, do you have Inspiring Overseers? I'm like, yeah, I do. In fact, I will put aside, let's see, how many play sets do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 6.5 play sets. I'm going to put, to ensure I have 4, I'm going to have 4 I'm going to have 1 in my book, 2.5 in my, no, 3.5 in my overflow, and then I'll put 2 in my trade binder because I know people have asked me about Inspiring Overseer recently. And that gives us another stack of completed stuff. Nice. Now we get to do the next group, and we can pull these over here. Very cool. I'm going to push this back a bit. Hopefully I don't show off anything I shouldn't. That cable. I'm going to have to finally put the cable organization set up on the back of the desk. All right. Guidance, informant, strong, boon. You know what? We're going to put informant there, boon there. That is trade binder. Those two Rafine's informants look very different from one another. This one is green shifted. It's interesting. Rafine's informant is another one of the ones where we just want to hold on to. There's another Inspiring Overseer, where we just want to hold on to as many copies as we can, because it has a unique ability. It is, well, it doesn't have a unique ability, but it's very powerful. It is the cheapest connive creature, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's the cheapest connive creature. It's very aggressively costed. It's just one of the best connive creatures, or it is the best common connive creature. It's one of the best connive creatures, which is funny because it's just effectively a 3/2 for 2, which is just a good rate. That is very powerful. Found an extra Inspiring Overseer, which means we can top off that half playset that we had. Make that 3 instead of 4. Not sure how that got missed, but it is what it is. So Notorious Throng, or Gathering Throng rather. Do we want to keep? Question is, do we want to keep an extra playset of a pseudo Squadron Hawk? It's not as good as Squadron Hawk. Not by a lot, because it doesn't have evasion. And it costs 1 more. So that is a whole thing. I think we'll just keep the standard 3 playsets. I might keep an extra playset of Everfiend's Guidance. Okay, so that's our book stack. That's our box stack. Book stack can actually get right there. That way we make things very intentional. Look at me trying to optimize systems as I build them. Oh yeah, that mute button is great. I have already used it. That's a misprint. That has an inking error. Similar to that Rafine's Informant. I wish I had some Sharpie pens. I've got a ton of Sharpies. I can't find any of my Sharpie pens. Now I'm gonna check. My drawing drawer real quick. 'Cause I know I bought a bunch of those. Well, first we'll check my pencil bag and pen bag. No. None there. Bunch of micron pens, but those don't write on plastic very well. Nope. Looks like I don't have any. I wonder what I did with them, because I bought a huge pack of them. Now I don't know what happened to them. Hmm. Let's see, they're not hanging up. Let's see, did they end up in the pen pouch? Oh, and I just knocked over some secret layers. That's great. Right. Do you have any of the Sharpie pen, like the super fine tip ones? Not the markers, but like the pen tip Sharpies. We bought a pack of like 30 of them last year, and I don't know what I did with them. Okay. Alright, I will pick... I guess I'll pick some up at the store at some point. It is super hot in the office. I think I'm gonna have to either hire a AC repairman or have to swap out the unit. Because it's almost 80 or it is over 80 degrees in the office right now. So, not fun. Oh well. Yep, there's an inking error. Oh, we have the exact number of Rafine's pens that we need. That's cool. I'm going to add that to the shopping list. I need to not have my phone on camera. Okay. That one definitely has an inking error. I think that one does too. Yeah, those definitely have inking errors. That's so strange. This one's much darker than this one. Or barely more than. Well, I guess if I didn't have if I didn't have the misprints, they would have filled out another place set. Doesn't look like any inking errors on those. Or only one extra boon of safety. That's a thing. All right. Quiet chat today. Again, probably because I'm streaming off schedule. Not that I have a posted streaming schedule. Screaming into the void. Posted streaming schedule, but there's a thing. And with that, we are done with our commons. So we can put our overflow into the box. Of course, now fits. We have about an inch of space for our uncommons, which might be a bit dicey. So that's a whole thing. So okay. Got a little ladybug. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. So I tend to get a bunch of ladybugs that come into my office under the door around this time of year. So that's gonna be fun. And they don't bother me. They eat aphids and stuff around the garden, but because of the bushes that I have just outside of my office, they tend to they tend to make their way in during the spring. I always forget about that. And I don't want to kill them because they're beneficial bugs. Um, they do tend to get everywhere. Little knockout blow. It should be our book stack at this point. Use the yield. Yeah, I'm going to put a playset of knockout blows in the trade binder because I have been asked about that lately. It's a fantastic sideboard card against mono red. It kills a lot of their stuff, which white at the moment has a lot of sorcery speed removal, not a whole lot of instant speed removal. So it's kind of nice. And it only costs one, I think. Yeah, it only costs one. If you're playing against mono red, and it gains you life. It's also very nice. Kind of steps on their game plan in two different ways. You know, hopefully stops their creature and gains you a life. Or gains you 2 life, rather. So it could easily be a 6-point life swing, which, since mono red, can be enough sometimes. Okay, still nothing in stream. Three. Two, three. And 1, 2, 3. It's another inking error. Interesting. Okay. All right. The only downside of the system that I use, as far as I see it, is that you end up blowing through penny sleeves. So, but I buy them let's see, 10,000 at a time, so it's less, a little bit less of an issue, I guess. I buy cases of 100 packs. Each pack has 100, so 100 times 100 is 10,000. So. Alright. Now we can put these in the box. That's almost an exact fit. Okay. It's a thing. Means we can now pull our black commons. We're gonna make this the binder slot. Because having more than 5 or so just I think it's better to sort in. I guess the other side of it is that there's not a whole lot of really great black in this set. Rather, the black is just very mediocre. At least in the commons. As far as commons and uncommons, I'm pretty sure white is the best color for this set. It's kind of funny. Red is really strong in this set too. From what I remember, blue-white was like the really, really big sealed color pair for the set. Because Connive was just so powerful. Jeez. Midnight Assassin that we missed. Yeah, I probably could have done this in 2 runs just by using more things. Excuse me. Yeah, I need to get better about not doing that. Especially now that I have a mute button. I'm gonna have to incorporate that mute button. Alright, we're gonna take a short break. I need to cool off. It is very hot in here. It is 82 degrees. Jeez. Oh. Okay, We're going to take a short break. I'm going to get some fluids, cool off a little bit, come back. All right, we're back. Okay. Mm. All right. I'm just going to make that or bulk stuff moving forward. Whatever. Hmm. I should really figure out how to stream to Twitch too. Huh, we're actually short on Fake Your Own Death. Interesting. Wait a second. Didn't we have for stuff? Yeah, we got graveyard shifts. Oh, that's a foil Fake Your Own Death. They said. Tainted Indulgence. Okay. Not what we're looking for. Initiate. Wish I knew why it was so hot in here. It's hotter in here than it is in the rest of the house. Oh, hello! Did you know there is a snap sound when you place the cards near the bottom of the screen? Yes! I like that sound. Is that a bad sound? Or you mean that? Yay. The pop sound? Oh. Is it a bad sound? Because I quite enjoy the sound, but I could definitely not do that. Let's see. Yeah, I can do it quietly if I need to, but I quite like the sound it makes. Just a neutral sound? Cool. If it's neutral to the viewers and I like it, then I'm going to keep doing it. Because I enjoy it. So. Alright. I won't make it as pronounced, though. How about that? Yeah. How's your day? How's your day going? How are you doing? I know my stream is a little late today, so don't have the usual suspects on. Ugh. Getting to be a long week. I was supposed to have some interviews this week, but they kind of dried up apparently. Not sure what happened. It could just be people being unreliable and stuff coming up, or any number of other things. Hopefully we figure it out though. Yeah, quiet day. That's good. Quiet days are nice. It is it's a quiet day for me too. Just a lot of stuff on my mind. So, but we are getting Streets of New Capenna organized. Something I have put off for far too long. So, currently on the Black Uncommons. I've already done all the rares. I've got all of white done, all of blue done, all of the non-basic lands done at this point. So hopefully I can get this stuff pretty much finished up. But worst case, it will run until tomorrow. So let's see. Yeah, we're about halfway, well, maybe not quite halfway through organizing the colored stuff. I've already got everything color sorted, which tends to take a little longer than most things. It is very hot in the office today, so I've been taking a few breaks as I go. I need to figure out what's going on with that air conditioner. So I have a window unit for my office here, so I can actually stay cool, because the HVAC unit for the house doesn't reach here, because it's all the way on the other side of the house. And as a result, the office tends to either be really cold in the winter or really hot in the summer and spring. Which is not the most conducive thing to doing work. Which I generally work remote, or at least have for the last several years. That is a common, that is a common, that is a common, that is a common. all of those are ones that we have excess of, so that can all go into bulk. Yeah, it is on the edge of uncomfortably warm in the office. Oh yeah. In the summer, it can get over 100 degrees in the office, so I definitely need to get it figured out sooner rather than later, because it's uncomfortable in here right now, but it's not unbearable. It could definitely be much worse. And it probably doesn't help that I have a significant amount of computer equipment running in here. But yeah, before long, I'm gonna have to have this figured out because this room will be unusable if I don't. And considering this is where I make a living, that's not good. Like that, can't allow that to happen. So. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Once we get the uncommons. Oh, no. Don't. No. Stay. Stack. Okay, good. Yeah, once we get the uncommons finished up for black, I think I'm going to book these because it looks like our book stack, which is this one, is almost full. So that is a thing. Cool. Right. That. Night Clubber. That. Cool, cool, cool. Start off with Graveyard Shift. We have a full playset there. We have one in that sleeve. That's a playset. We have that, and then the extra two, instead of going into bulk, will go in the trade binder. That's the thing. The worries of being a responsible adult, yeah, it is a thing. it's also one of the crappy things about being an adult. It's like, oh, this is a problem that I have to solve entirely by myself. Yay. So, but I put the air conditioner in here. Let's see. It's working at HPU. That would have been 2014 or 2015, something like that. Yeah, so like 9 years ago, and it's a window unit. So, I mean, I don't know how long they're supposed to last, but I think it's not supposed to be quite 9 years. So, I think it's getting about time for me to replace it anyway. I'd like to replace it with a with one of the ductless mini air handlers, but I don't know if I have the available funds to do that at the moment. Because those mini units are really cool. They're super efficient and don't require a ton of installation. And I think I even have a good place for it outside of my office. It's just, you know, figuring out how exactly to do that. That and buying the unit. I think they're normally about 3,000 to 5,000. And I don't know if I have that available at the moment. But it's a whole thing. Yeah, the big thing at this point is, like, I need to figure out what's going on as far as interviews, because I've been having a lot of trouble with them lately, which is pretty unusual for me. So, I don't know. So, I am really concerned that we are potentially heading towards an economic downturn as a whole. The way the job market feels at the moment is very, very similar to back in '08, and that's scary, because '08 was rough, and it was really rough until 2012, when we started to have a rebound. And the fact that we just came out of a recession from COVID, I don't know if we have the broad, like, I don't know if we have the economic resiliency as a country to deal with that again. So it is definitely concerning. But yeah. All right, on to cheerier subjects. So, on the bright side, Martian Machines looks super interesting. They're adding a new card type called Battles, which kind of act like sorceries that stick around. So that could be interesting. It's definitely going to change a lot about how we think of permanents in general. I'm worried that they're going to be way too good. They already look like they're going to be way too good. So that's a thing. It's like the green, the first battle that they spoiled, the green one, is literally a card that's already playable, which would be I think it's Rogue's Path, not Rogue's Path. Yeah, Rogue's Path. Or Lana War or something or another. I can't remember the name of it. But it's a 4-mana sorcery that you go and search your library for 2 basic lands and put them into play tapped. And it costs the exact same amount. So it's already a playable card. We already know that card is going to be good. Because that card is already good. 4 mana, get 2 basics, put them into play. It's good. The double rampant growth thing. But then it goes on the battlefield and your opponent has to defend it. And if you remove all the counters on it, so if you kill it, however that works, it transforms into a permanent for your side of the field. And the thing that it turns into, I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's pretty good. So I don't know. It seems like it is going to be a very interesting set. I have no idea how Sealed is going to go for it. It seems like it's going to be very, very, very good, regardless of what the rest of the set is. Just from the battles, like the battles themselves seemed very overpowered, and then we've got the partner legends, and they all seem busted, like just on their face. They seem way too good, just as they are. Let's see if that's actually my binder, my trade binder stack. Okay. Yep. So yeah, it seems like the new set is just going to be absolutely busted. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. All Will Be One was busted, or is busted rather. Brothers War had shook up the meta quite a bit too. Dominator United, its big thing was Shouldered. Shouldered's just a broken card. It's too good, and they keep trying to push different ideas in Standard that I don't necessarily agree with. And it's largely because they've been doing the whole commander first design ideology, and I don't like that. I feel like they are basically shooting for short-term gains on something that needs to be long-term. And when you do that, you tend to make big errors. Misunderstanding, the need for Short-term versus long-term thinking in business can be disastrous, especially long-term. It can be disastrous, and things or the direction that they're taking some things. So I have concerns. So yeah, not to be all Chicken Little or anything, just I am concerned for the health of the game long term, based on the decisions that they have been making recently. All right, 8, 1, 3, 4, 2, 5, 9, 7, 6. Okay. Let's see. That is 8. That goes in there. Buy is 6. 5, 6. Celebrity is 7. Dapper is 9. Brokers is 5. Backup is 2. Boone is 4. Ballroom is 3. Angelic is 1. Very nice. Went from a less than a third done page to a complete page. Nice. Alright, so we're looking for 24 and under. 3, 1, phrasing. That. Alright, 16. It's right there. Kill shot is 19, 17, 18, 19. Overseer is 18, which puts it right there. Let's see, Gathering Throng is 13. 20. Be right there. 21. 23. And 17. Very nice. All right, now 25 to 36. It should be all of the white that's left. Yep, that is all the white that's left. Let's see. 6, 25, 28. Three. All right, so we got 33. 32. 31. 29. Oh, that's just the last one. 25. 26. 27. And 28. Nice. So we have at least one of every white card in the main set. Alright, now on to blue. Let's see. Looking for between 37 and 48. So not those, not that, not that, not that. Alright. 44. It's right here. 45. Okay, so this is probably not as funny as it should be. But Streets of New Capenna, 45, is Hypnotic Grifter. And Trump was our 45th president. And he is, in fact, a grifter. Just kind of funny. Little political humor there. Although that would make Biden ledger shredder, and I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, so we're looking for under 60. That drops those two. And that looks like we've got everything here. So 50, 51. 52. Like I'm sure that wasn't on purpose, but I want to think that it was, because that's funny to me. The most subtle of protest speech. Okay. Let's see, so 61. 62. 64. All right. Now we are looking for between 69, nice, and 72. So under 72 in black, 70, 71. Uh-oh. Oh wait, no, that's 73. Derp brain. $70, $71. Nice. So that means 62, so 73, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 73 to 84. Two. After that, it's between those. So 9. There's 84. 73. Okay. There's 73. Here's 84. 74. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 80. 1. 2. And 83. Beautiful. So here we're looking at 85 through 96. There's 96. That's higher, that's higher. Okay. There's 85. There's 96. Now 86. 7. 8. 9. 90. 1. 2. We are on a roll. We have got so far we have everything in the set. All right, so 98, or 97, 98, 99. Nice. And now we need to do red. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm being goofy, apparently. Okay. Strange. All right. So we've made it through white. We've made it through a lot of stuff. And I've been streaming for 2 hours. Actually, a little more than 2 hours. I think we're going to call this... I think we're going to call it for the day. I have some stuff to follow up on anyway. So, thank you. Excuse me. Thank you for joining me on this one, on this adventure. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. It's the best way to help the channel. Really helps us out. And until next time, stay awesome. We'll see you in the next one.